Better late than never. Let's see, he'll probably do some switching here. Still nothing happening. They're doing something down there. I definitely need to see someone about there. My flag got me about cutting down that tree. I can't see nothing. Oh, there they go. They latched on to something there. Oop, almost got the finger in there. See, finger. Beautiful day here in Fayette County. I was talking to Jerry Satterelli early, and he said out on the east side of the state, it was raining. Beautiful day in Fayette County. Hi everybody, welcome back to another episode of Not Bad. And this one's 99, eh? Wow, 99, I can't believe it. Holy smokes. Let's start off this week with an announcement that On Track Tuesday, this Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, will not be with Creative Rails and Benny. Okay, Benny got called out of town, and so instead he got a guest to fill his spot, and our guest will be Heath from Humanity Junction. Some people, you look at it as Human City, but it's pronounced Humanity Junction. And he's planning a terrific show for you guys. Let's give him a real warm On Track Tuesday welcome. And have your questions ready for him. So I'm sure he'll have something in store for us too. So, On Track Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern, this Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern, Humanity Junction. Alright, let's get started into the shout-outs. My first shout-out is Crossed Anchors Railroad. Atlas turntable with ERR Cruise Command for TMCC/Legacy Control Run Session with Lionel MTH Wi-Fi iOS. What a title, huh? But that's all meaning, hey, they're O-scalers. And this channel is pretty cool. It's done by two guys that are Navy veterans. And they have this awesome large O-scale layout. And they love to do technical stuff. Tell you the technical stuff that they're doing with the layout. The Atlas turntable that they're showing you is enormous. Has a beautiful roundhouse stab hook to it. And they're answering a few questions, showing you a few things. And in this video, they also show some of their great trains. They have a lot of diesel or steam engines with great sound, which you get that in the O scale. And you just definitely need to check it out. Also, check out the rest of their channel. They do some live streams. They do how-tos, and they go out on location to. I've seen go to some hobby stores, and they show you what you can get from them hobby stores. These guys are pretty cool, and I think you ought to check them out. Crossed Anchors Railroad has 254 subscribers. Check them out, and tell them Uncle Wilmer sent you. Excuse me, not Corona. The next one I got is Chessy System Canadian Operation Layout Update number 6. N-scale yard operations. And in this update, he shows off his rendition of Blenheim, and I think I'm pronouncing it right, Blenheim Yard. And it's very cool because he shows pictures of the actual Blenheim Yard and then shows his rendition of what he's trying to do. And he admits that he can't get it all in there, so he's trying to do give you the right feel for it. And I'll tell you what, not bad. Check out the rest of his channel. He has some cool stuff and some great looking trains. A lot of nice weathered rolling stock, and it just looks like a cool place to do some switching. He's definitely not bad. Chessy System Canadian Operations has 178 subscribers. The next one I got is Minnesota E&E Railroad. Train Spotting Minnesota Transport Train Museum at Jackson Street Roundhouse. And let me tell you a little bit about Minnesota E&E Railroad, because I had to do some investigating about them, but so that this will make a little bit of sense of what I'm about to tell you. But E&E Railroad is a guy and his son and their adventures in model railroading. Eric is the guy, and his son's name is Eland. And Eland's just a little fella, but he's learning trains at an early age, and he's going to be our next generation of model railroaders, I'm telling you. And but anyhow, they go to this train museum, and they're there with his grandparents, plus his parents, plus a couple cousins, and his family, and they're just having a good old time going through this museum. And Elon gets to take his first train ride, and he takes us along with him. So I think that's pretty cool. Eric and Elon also have an N-scale layout. If you go through and check some of their other videos out, they have an N-scale layout that they do, and Eric is dabbling with building a backyard railroad. And I'm not talking G-scale, I'm talking bigger than that, because he's planning on riding on this thing. So it's a big railroad, and he talks about some getting rails and where you can get them, and ties, these plastic ties so they don't rot, which I found that interesting myself, because I'd never heard that before, but that's pretty cool. And you can buy switches and everything from these places that he's talking about. So it's quite interesting. A cool channel to check out, Minnesota E&E Railroad. He has 132 subscribers. Check him out. The next one I got, and sir, forgive me, because I'm going to probably butcher your name, but I'm going to try real hard not to. C. Master Ricky? Okay. There, you can see right there. I'll put it up there. Or maybe it's down here, maybe. Wherever I end up putting the name. That's the best way. N-scale June update. Now I know it's the video I'm telling you about is from a month ago, a little over a month ago. But I clicked on it, and when I did, it brought my attention really quick, because it is a terrific layout. He's got some beautiful trains and an awesome layout, N-scale layout. And his scenery work is really nice. And it was a good video all the way around, because he puts it all to music. He doesn't talk. He just pretty much is letting you take a tour of the layout with his train. And he does that a couple times throughout, if you go through his videos, which you can tell I do that, see. So I'd really like you to check it out. He had C. Master Ricky has 350 subscribers. So check him out. The last one on the regular shout-outs I have is Lady Michelle Trains. 3x5 N-scale layout. Track glued down and tested for on level 2. Now, first off, I'm going to tell you, the name of his channel is a little deceiving. When I first found him, and you notice I'm saying him, I thought it was a lady, okay? Because it's Lady Michelle. I don't know why he called it that, but I'll tell you what. It's a guy, and I'm going to tell you what. He figured things out quick. Now, I was trying to figure out. He said this is a second level layout. I think that's what he was talking about. And I was trying to figure out what he was doing. So I went back and checked a couple of his other videos, which I was also equally as impressed. And he also either has or had a 4x8 layout. And I guess he's going to put this on this next level. I'm hoping that's what he's doing. He's going to put them together because it's going to be really awesome when he does this. And I'll tell you what, this is definitely a sleeper channel. You ain't going to believe it. Because he's only got 12 people subs. And it's very impressive. I suggested you go check out. He has another video which is called Where I Started and Where I'm Going. And it gives you kind of an idea maybe what he's got in mind. But, man, you're going to be like, wow. And he's only been putting up videos for like 3.5, 4 months. It's pretty impressive that how far he's come in 3.5 months. So, check him out. Lady Michelle Trains. Okay? And now that takes us to the Railfan video features. Excuse me. My first one is Jerry Sattarelli, Q371-13 with a YN2 leader with some fallen flags. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. And he tells you what YN2 stands for at the end, if you don't know, which I didn't, but he tells us. Good old Jerry. The next one I got is Georgetown Loop Railroad official page. That's the name of the channel. Georgetown Loop Railroad official page. And the name of the video is Georgetown Loop Railroad. I'll tell you what. This is probably one of the. This is a very different shot that they do with the camera on a steam engine, scenic train, and it's really kind of unique. I think you'll like it. I did. I thought it was pretty cool. So it's not a real long video, so you'll enjoy it. I think you really will enjoy it. And that's our Railfan video features. Now it takes us now to the feature channel of the week. And this week, my featured channel is Andy Torsch. Andy is a prototypical modeler who I discovered watching the Down and Dirty weathering contests. Andy came in and I think he scored runner-up the first time. Okay. Andy is he's quite good at weathering models, and he likes to make his models look as close to the counterparts, the real ones, as he can. And he also might not know it, but he's a pretty good teacher too. I sure like watching him do it, and I find his channel and him really fun to watch, and always impressed with his results. I will give you to the link to his latest video, which is patching out the a boxcar without an airbrush. And he shows pretty simple steps on how to patch it out and really make it look like real. He did in real. Makes it nice and easy. Step by step, tells you where he got his paints and stuff. So check it out. Andy Dorsch. He has just a little over 1,000 subscribers. So check him out. And that is our feature channel of the week. Now let's go to the question of the week. Now, my question of the week this week, I got inspired by Dale Bass, the Highball and Hogger. His Sunday morning Coffee and Trains. I love that show, for one. He takes you into the past, back into the 1950s with the Pennsylvania Railroad. Every week, he always has a little story going on. He always tells you what happened on that day in 1950s. What was the hit song on the radio, and what was playing on either on TV if you had TV, or on radio, and it's just cool. It's just cool. But he also does another thing. He goes over the engines that he has running, and he runs Pennsylvania Railroad engines on the layout at the time, and he tells you a little bit of their history, how big they were, how many horsepower they were pulling, so forth and so on. I'll tell you what, I like that kind of stuff. I like history, and you learn a lot on maybe a little bit what to do to your railroad with whatever you're doing. So my question of the week, now that I went down the rabbit hole and blah 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 for a while, my question for this week is there a railroad from the past that you would have liked to have railfanned if you'd had a chance? Now knowing what you know, and if so, which one would it be? And mine would have been the Pennsylvania Railroad, because I make no bones that I really like the Pennsylvania Railroad, and go for it. So I'm really looking forward to see what your answers are. All right, so now I'm going to end the show today. I'm going to attempt to run some trains. So I'll bring you right back as soon as I get them set up here. All right, here we are. I got her fired up, ready to roll here, and we'll give her the old and start her out. And we go off. There we go. Coming down here onto the turnout. And you can see that I'm still in quite a bit of disarray, but I had to have trains running. Oh, that dead spot, I still got it. I know what I have to do. So. All right. Well, I want to thank everybody for sticking with me for 99 episodes. I want to thank you for watching and commenting and all the kind things and that you guys have said and done for me. I just get so boggled that yeah, the bridge is sitting over there. I ain't done any more with it. I get so boggled with that people won't even watch me. Let's watch for them to come around the pile of foam over there. They're coming out. That will be a mountain here real soon. I know, yeah. I have plans for that, and you'll understand what I'm going to say in the next couple episodes. All right, but anyhow, thanks for watching. Next week's the 100th episode, and like I said, I'm going to try to do it in like 2 parts. One will be next week, part 1, and part 2, it's going to be a little different. Matter of fact, it's going to be a lot different. And you'll see what I mean. Just have to wait and see. I think I know exactly what I'm going to do now. But anyhow, no, I don't know the history of that train. Sorry, Dale. You probably could tell me. But I don't even know who sent it to me. Berg. So, anyhow, I just want to say to everybody, thank you so much for all that you guys have done with me, for me. You all been wonderful. I never, there's a dead spot. Boy, that drives me crazy. But you guys have been just wonderful and treated me terrifically. A lot more than I think I deserve. But anyhow, I just want to say, you know what? I really do wish that the good Lord, and I'm a firm believer of the Lord Jesus Christ as my Savior. The good Lord, you find Him in your heart, and you let His will be done in your life, and He blesses you the way He's blessing me, and He blesses me every day. So I wish that all to every one of you, and I do that every week. And I know some of you guys ain't that religious oriented or minded, but I don't care. That's the best compliment I can give you, and that's why I give it to you every week, and I'll keep on giving it. So anyhow, thank you again, and I'll see you next week. I'll see you next week for another Not Bad. Yeah. We can get him coming here. Just beat her up a little bit. Oh, yep. Almost lost my tripod there. And here we come to the end. Catch you later. We love you. See you next week.